What you doing there, Raven? Hello and welcome back to Journey's Saga. My name is Frosty and today we're picking up where we left off last time, which, if memory serves, this was just after we hit Grow after Low Fat Rendezvous Site, and now we are at Growing Pups, which is why I'm starting off in the screenshot mode, because I don't want to lose any time or any belly on them. So just for a quick little recap here, this is our pack, and these are hungry pups. Hunt is already losing health, hence why I did not want to waste any time going back and forth here. We have decent wakefulness, but not decent enough food to regurgitate for them, so we are hunting ASAP. But just to give us some insight here, alright, but here is our first pup, a little bit more grown up. Kind of hard to see her hiding out in the rushes here. I'm not sure which coat this is, but it's definitely a gray one. Gray on top, brown on bottom, and she has some ear scarring. And that is Destiny, of course. And then up next we have Curiosity, who... I think this is a Life is Rough coat, but I could be wrong. And I also think that this is a gray one, though some of the markings definitely look black. She looks kind of similar to Jasna, honestly. You can definitely see some of the family relationships when you look at the other siblings. Like, there's definitely a kind of trend there. But so far, no one really looks like an actual blend of me and my mate, I think. But here's Hunter Runt. Ooh, possibly in the middle of catching a toad. And I definitely think he looks most like his dad there. And hopefully he can actually get that toad so he can get a little bit of food in his belly. Oh yeah, there he goes. Okay. So, on the bucket for today, just to give you an idea about where we left off, we just killed off Geopack, I guess. That is good to confirm because they attacked us and they took away one of our last few pups, Voyager. She looked like a little bear cub. But we have a pretty big territory here. I'm not going to be maintaining this in any detail at the moment. I know this is kind of prime time to start taking over Geo territory, but honestly, I just want to get to a point where our pups are safe, and at the moment that's literally just going to be eating as much as we can. I'm also going to try and stay south of this borderline here as best as I can going into this season and the next, because that will be the start of the hunters coming into this zone, and I really don't want to get shot. So maybe next time we'll take on the leucistic elk, but for this year I just don't feel confident enough doing it with only 3 pups to secure our current bloodline. So that's where we're at, and with no time to waste, I'm gonna come out of here, go back to myself, and ask who wants to go hunting. Okay, we've got a fair few coming with us. I wish I could hunt bison, but this is the direction of the wind, so we're gonna go see what we can find over here, and I'll catch up once we have something. We're in the process of hunting something, or maybe even just coming back to feed the pups. We'll see what ends up happening. Okay, we just killed a mule deer, and look at Hunt's information here. I need to maintain that for them, but I also need to fill up my belly. But if they're gonna stick around on this mule deer here, then I'm not gonna say no. But only if I can immediately catch this thing. Because my pack's been useless at keeping up with me, I'll be honest. I actually bited, thank you. Really wish we could find some elk, but this is all that was kind of nearby, so... Woo! Crazy rubber banding. Okay, I'm filling up so I can regurge what I can. I'm taking a chunk back for the pups as well. And I'm not going to worry about claiming this spot. I know this is technically Geode's land. I'm just sprinting back to the puppies so I can hopefully save Hunt from a downward spiral here. Okay, we are approaching the site. I'm hoping we'll have enough food to do what we need to do here. I'm not honestly all that optimistic. Oh, what's that snarl? Oh, Teft also brought a meat chunk. I don't know if that was intentional. Because I am playing with the latest update, I haven't actually seen all those differences. I don't know if Teft meant to, or if I just happened to run away when he still had a chunk in his mouth. But either way, I'm not mad. That's a lot more food than we probably could get on a regurgitation because it was a pretty big chunk of meat. I think they are officially out of the immediate woods here. But I don't think it's going to stay that way very long during this section of the year. But that was enough meat that everyone could get full fed. In any circumstance, I do think I'm going to sleep a little bit. Our wakefulness is down pretty far, and I know as soon as I sleep, we're going to need to go out and hunt again. So, you know, just kind of cycling through the needs here. It's just going to be sleep, hunt, repeat. Only having 3 pups to feed, I guess, will be a little bit easier than 7, but still. Oh, Dalinar's getting pretty low too. Okay, but these guys are up a fair bit of food. Enough that we've got a little bit of wiggle room, I think. So I think we can afford to go look for some elk, at least. I do think I see some elk scent there, so that's excellent. If we can get even just 1 elk, I think that'll help us out a lot. And of course, we're getting a bear attack. I don't actually think I've ever had a bear attack at this stage of the game. I'm very sorry, Sinbad. I know you're very comfortable in my lap, wiggling around, doing your thing. I think I need you to get down right now. No. 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 Curiosity, I need you to... Okay, gave up. I'm getting out of its way then. Go home. God, they don't care at all. Bark. You almost died a bear, and then you're just like, oh, it's just fine. Yeah. Go home. Go sit in the grass and think about what you've done. Now let's go hunt everybody else. Okay, that bear scent covered up the elk, but I know we had a pretty strong scent coming from this way. So we're gonna head out this direction, I think, and hope the elk are still here. I'm not gonna lie, when I heard those coyotes barking, from what sounded like nearby. I really figured it was going to be them that were going to be after us in the pups, but no, and so we got a whole boar grizzly. Ah, there's that elk scent. It's strong but distant, I think, so I'll be on this trail for a while. Hopefully it's a worthy investment. I followed this scent for a very long time, but it looks like we are finally almost at the herd, and I think they are getting attacked by geodispersal, so sadly that legacy is not entirely gone, and someone has come to court my packmates. I don't know if I care to pause for that. I'm sorry. We really need the food. They'll leave when they're ready. My original goal was to run them as close back as I could to the site, but honestly, seeing all these calves is pretty sorely tempting to just get something quick for the rest of the pack and then try and get a bigger elk for closer to home. And you're separated. I'll let them do a lot of this work. They need to. They helped me with that deer, like, not at all. Good job. You guys are pulling your weight, actually. And we are going to dismantle that immediately. Looks about right. Yeah, this is really just going to be a constant state of near starvation, sadly. Okay, we just killed our third calf, and now the rest of them are trying to go after the mom. I don't really say I blame them. I'm just marking her for later, since now she's probably as low as health as any of the moms are going to be. But now we're going to eat up on this, because I know everyone's still a little hungry. I want to get everyone full fed if I can. We'll just be in a much better position if we can do that. And then go after a bigger elk. My logic in doing that is that if we eat less of the elk now, because we could pack away probably a full elk with how hungry we were otherwise. But if we could take down an elk now, that will likely save us having to find an elk herd at all, possibly in the future. Sorry, foxes. Definitely no luck for you. And we're gonna hunt this herd to near extinction, it feels like. Just need you guys to run. There's the main track of herd. I'm gonna fill up on some water, get some sand back. I guess we're not gonna avoid this. Who came? I don't care. Oh, it's up here. Grizzly Rock is trying to attack us up there. Not ideal. You know, I was gonna comment I'm surprised no one's dispersed before now, but I guess people just wanted to be courted. Though I don't think he can handle it. 1203 though. Superior male. Journey is in a new predicament, and one that she did not expect to be in. Dispersals from other packs, sensing the power within the Radiant pack, have come to court her subordinates. Initially aggressive towards these wolves, Journey seems to become indifferent to their presence, allowing her adopted young the chance to court. She still does not trust these strange wolves, however. Okay, I just got notification that Pups may leave the grass. Is everybody with us? Oh, I guess everyone's with us. Okay, well, sorry, Lift. I know you like him. You can stay with them or you can come with us. Sounds like it was a disappointment. I can't say I'm sad. But let's get home before something else happens here. It was kind of an unwelcome distraction, if I'm being totally honest. Like, I really just wanted to hunt the elk while we had the chance to. But, you know, what can you do? Circle of life must continue. So I was willing to entertain it, but boy, did they take a long time. Just to decide, nah, not for me. I'll see you guys back at the site and hopefully still with a pup. Okay, we are back. Hunt is formally and sadly lost. So I'm gonna have to find out where he went. Oh, that's not a good sign. At least his paw prints are relatively clear. I honestly didn't think everybody came with us. That was my fault for not realizing. Oh god, circled around here quite a bit. Honestly, guys, you're kind of muddying the scent here, so to speak. He's gotta be in this immediate area, though. Oh, there he is. Eat him up. Let's get back. Luckily, he's not too weak that he's like limping along here. Oh, everyone's so happy to see him. Oh, that's a lot of food there. No wonder they were eating when I was trying to give him out there. Okay, and just taking a quick look through here. Honestly, everyone's doing okay on food now. So I think we'll do a quick pup cam. So here's Destiny, now that we can actually see her a little bit. Honestly, I really do love this coat, especially with eyes that color. So piercing. She's gonna be really, really stunning. Then we have Curiosity. I think, ooh, caught a bone. And then lastly, we have Hunt, who is up his older sister's butt. But playing around and getting a little bit of experience, hopefully. Oh, all the pups are in there now. It's quite nice. But yeah, like, Hunt is the exact spitting image, literally, as some of his older siblings there. Oh, Teft wants to play. I'm sorry, Teft. I'm quite tired. I think we're just gonna sleep, honestly. I'll be very sad when Teft does disperse. Teft has been our right-hand wolf the entire time. Like, that loyalty kind of played against us initially, but now that he's ours, like, it's been so nice having him. I can't regurgitate, but it sounds like some people can. Which is good. I'm sorry, Destiny. I wish I could feed you. I just genuinely don't have the belly for it. We can get them back up to like 90s or something. I might want to sleep again. I was gonna say it feels like a big if, but then looking at that pile, it might not be. Also, in case you're not aware, when the initial Coyote Creek pack pups do start to disperse, I'm not gonna be able to make a save game for them, so we're not gonna see them again. Which means, sadly, unless, like, Tef becomes a future pup's mate or something because he's not related to us by blood. Like, unless that happens, once he disperses, that's kind of it. He's gone. Oh, there goes Hunt. They want to go hunt. That's fine. I don't think it's as pressing at the moment as it could be. So I just want to conserve wakefulness, honestly. If they go hunt, though, I will just sleep. Because their wakefulness is dependent upon mine. And if they can come back with food, then, like, honestly, even better. And if Dalinar takes him out and does some marking while he goes, you know, win-win-win. Let's see who's going. So far, nobody. They're just over there playing, having a grand old time. The pups do all have around 40-45% experience, which is actually not too bad. They won't be self-sustaining or anything for a while. And that's so cute. Look at her smiling up at Chowan. Oh, that's less cute. But all the same, they won't be completely lost either. Okay, we sleep one more time. We have some injuries healing. And then now we have to go hunt. I'm not sure. Oh, there's Elmar. He should come with us. So it looks like Rock and Shawn may be staying behind. Oh, crap. Those are stranger wolves right there. You know what? Offense is the best defense. He's almost dead. You guys are actually useless. Actually useless. But Grizzly Rock is only a couple of wolves strong, it looks like. That was a leader and a yearling. I'm just getting, I guess, a little tilted here. Because my pack members outnumbered them like 3 to 1. More, probably. 4 or 5 to 1 even. And instead of, you know, splitting that up evenly, there's a carcass, which I won't say no to. But instead of splitting that up evenly, they just go after what I've already got handled. And then, what are the consequences of that? We let the leaders slip right on through and attack one of our puppies. Like, I can't trust them to handle anything on their own. I can't tell where this carcass scent is coming from. I think it's over here, though. In any case, we don't have to actually hunt today. I'll be quite pleased. Oh, there may be a Wolverine on it. Starting to get those scents together. Wolverines are kind of vicious, but I think outnumbered like this will be okay. Okay. This will be very, very nice for us. I don't think it's gonna last past today, though. What you doing there, Raven? Okay, it looks like everyone's full. I'll mark the carcass. I don't think it's gonna be here when we're gonna need it again. I really, really don't, but all the same, we'll give it a go. And that really wasn't too far away from us at all. So we're just gonna head on back, feed up the pups, and honestly, I'll probably leave it off there. We'll be about halfway through this quest, so I think that's a pretty good pace. And then hopefully we can just kind of maintain the status quo for next time and then end off in Young Hunters with a little bit less stress than what we've been experiencing currently. I honestly don't know if we're going to have any pups like get sick and wander away at this point because we've had so many casualties already this litter. But I do think some pups are kind of predestined to never make it. So if that's the case, then I really hope that one of the 3 we have now is not one of those. Get some bison. A little overkill, but that will also feed some of the babysitters, so that's fine. Hopefully everyone can kind of end off around the same level of fullness, so we're not juggling this quite as hard anymore. But we'll end off with a quick little pup cam again. So here's Destiny. Oh, nice. Oh, I was gonna take a picture and then it started hovering. Maybe this will be fine though. That's a pretty good picture actually. They're learning how to sustain themselves, which is good when they're bottomless pits. Oh look. Speaking of sustaining themselves, here's Curiosity with a toad. No, it's not as good experience as the voles are, but it's still something. Oh, and Hunt's just kind of chilling by us. I did not think that was Hunt. I thought that was one of our yearlings. I won't lie. They look way too similar when you don't get like that perspective of how big or small they are. We'll get a picture of him too as he is. Maybe not doing anything too crazy. And that is where we'll go ahead and leave it. Like I said, we're actually not doing too bad here. Our pups are growing successfully. We are a little less than halfway through, but we'll keep going with this cycle and eventually we will get through this hard time. And then during Young Hunters, we can go on a complete tirade and claim a fair bit of Hellroaring Mountain. So until next time, everybody, stay safe, stay happy. I'm logging off, and bye.